Hi, this is the poor Newton-Calvert, and I am going to talk you through the culminating project. The first and most important thing that I want to say is that this is not a traditional research essay. It is not a research essay. It will use those same skills that you would use to write a research essay, but it is ultimately a blog post that can be shared with the public. We've been talking about community issues, and it makes a lot of sense to end the term with a piece of writing that you can share. There are two parts, the research on a community-based question and the public blog post. So in this part one, the research on a community-based question, there are several steps for you to go through. The first is to identify a current issue or problem related to the community theme you've been working on. This might be directly related to your volunteer work, or it might be just a bigger issue or problem within the community theme that you've identified as interesting to you. Here are some key ways on how to identify one of these current issues. Your second step is to develop a research question based on the issue that you see. Maybe there's an issue with standardized testing in local public schools, and I would develop a research question around why those tests were being so fully supported by the administration, or what it would mean for a child to opt out of those tests, for example. Create a narrowly focused research question that will allow you to do the research in order to answer it. And third, do the required research. Find at least 2 recent periodical sources and 2 academic articles. We have a library guide from a Rock Creek librarian that's part of our course content to help you through that process. And the fourth is to select and annotate the top 3 sources that you think do the best job of answering your research question in some way. Annotated bibliography is something that a lot of disciplines require, so this is a good way to practice that skill. You'll include the full citation of the source, a brief summary, a note on the authority of the source, and a few sentences on how the source connects in some way back to the research question. And you'll do that for all 3 sources. Part 2 is the actual writing that you'll submit to the Dropbox. The public writing that will be posted on the Citizen Writers blog, which is a blog that I run for this class. I will do all the technical part. I will post it for you. All you have to do is the writing. So first, read up a little bit about on blogs as a genre. And then second, work on these elements of your post. An introduction, the annotated bibliography that you already created in part 1, a short how to get involved section. So if my topic was standardized testing, I would give a list of resources. One might be a resource that helps parents opt their child out of standardized testing. One might be a list of local PTAs, or an education organization that's anti-testing or protesting that a person could get involved in if they're interested in taking more action. Include an image. Blog posts are really visual, so an image is important to include. And then a catchy title. A lot of people will read a post just based on the title alone. So as you see, this is not a traditional assignment, but it will allow you to use all of those skills and to create something that you can share with your family and friends and your community partners. Let me know if you have any questions early on in the process. I'm happy to help you out.